So if you want to just have your leaf just sitting there at the front of your mat, that would be great. And I'll refer to that from time to time. I'm going to mute your microphones right now, and then we'll get going. Please stick around after the practice for some coffee talk if you'd like. So welcome everyone to Yoga for All Levels on a Monday morning. Let's start in a comfortable seat this morning. Whatever that means for you, it can be chair, it can be on a bolster, right on the floor. But I invite you to sit in a way that feels like you're taking a seat of dignity. Rooting down through your hips and sitting with a tall spine. Feeling your navel draw in a little bit and lift your heart. You might even bring your hand right here to your chest and just feel your heart lifting up and out. And then tuck your chin just the tiniest bit and feel that length in the back of your neck. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable and just start to breathe in and out through your nose. You can turn your palms up, just this symbol of being receptive and open here now. And let's take a few collective breaths together. The inhale, just filling up as much as you can. And let's exhale together with those words, just letting go. Breathe in. Exhale, letting go. One more time, breathe in. Letting go. Continue to take slow, deep breaths, and I'd like you to just notice your senses for a moment. Notice what you see with your eyes closed. If there's any sense of light or movement behind your eyelids. Notice your sense of sound. You're probably hearing my voice, some music. Any more sounds around you that you notice? Notice if there's a taste in your mouth, maybe coffee, breakfast. Is there a lingering taste in your mouth that you can pay attention to? Notice temperature of air on your skin and the places where clothing touches your skin. And then let's notice our sense of touch. Bring your thumb and your forefinger together and feel where they touch. Bring your thumb to your middle finger. Notice that it feels slightly different. You can tell the difference in your body between one finger and the other. Move to the ring finger and the pinky finger and notice your sense of touch. Bring your hands to your legs and just feel the fabric or skin and notice the way your hands can tell the difference in the seams and the smoothness or roughness of fabric. And then bring your hands to your yoga mat. Feel that texture. And maybe the floor around you, if it's carpeting or wood. And just be with your senses, sensuality. Let's stay with our senses in this practice. We're going to inhale the arms overhead. Take a nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, let your hands come together across your heart, a gesture of gratitude for this moment, this day. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands come through. And we'll just do that a few more times. Our breath, just like a leaf, is a really great teacher about letting go. Each time we exhale, we let go of carbon dioxide, CO2, which if we have too much of that, it can be a toxin. And our body knows how to just let it go. Reach high and twist to your right side. Take a big, long exhale, hand to knee. Look over your shoulder, ring something out right here. Inhale back to center and switch to your left. Stay here until the whole breath is gone. On your own, do that one more time to each side. Twisting postures are another way that we just eliminate, we let go, we release. Like we're wringing out a cloth. And then bring yourself back to center, hands on your knees. And we're going to make a stirring motion. So pull your heart forward, lean to one side and back. So imagine your spine just being able to like stir a pot. Nice big torso circles. And take that in both directions. Staying with your senses, being with your breath. When you complete the next circle, sit tall again, take a deep breath in, shoulders up by the ears, and then roll your shoulders back and down. Again, feel your heart pulling forward. Let's transition over to all fours. Pad up under your knees if you'd like. The easy way to do that is just grabbing your mat and just creating a nice little fold here. And then instead of front to back cat-cow today, we're going to do what's called a barrel roll. So we're going to let our belly drop down and then shift your belly to the right, pull your navel into your spine and shift your belly to the left. So create some softness in your elbows and your shoulders so that you can move your torso in this kind of a barrel roll way. Belly down, navel in. And then reverse that direction. Belly down and go left. Right. Just easy, loose movement. And let's complete one more lift. Pause in neutral. Take your knees a little wider, big toes to touch, and let's drop our hips back into child's pose. You can let your head rest on the floor or a block. That gives you a nice calming sensation, that pressure on your brow point. Breathe into your belly and let your breath go. Every time we let go, there's room for something new, a new breath. Walk your fingers to the left side of you and pull your hips over to the right. And then breathe into that right side. Breathe into the right lung, right ribs, right armpit. Make sure to let go with a long sigh. And walk your fingers to the right side. Way off your mat, one hand on another. Pull your hips to the left. Breathing here into your left side. As we come back into the center, let's lift to tabletop again. And we'll tuck our toes coming up into downward facing dog. And in this down dog today, because we're playing with this idea of twisting as a way to release or eliminate, keep your feet close together. Come up on your toes and just drop both of your heels toward the right side of your mat. And then lift up onto your toes, drop your heels to the left. You can separate your feet a little if you need to, but just start to shift your hips from side to side, rolling to the outside of one foot and the inside of another. Go one more time both ways. And returning to center. Drop your knees again to the mat. Inhale, open your right arm way up toward the ceiling. And on your exhale, scoop through, come onto the back of your shoulder. Thread the needle. This gives us a really nice view of our right shoulder blade. Breathe deeply into that space. For today's practice, feel free, anytime you think about it, to open your mouth and just sigh the exhale. Just a falling out breath, like a leaf coming off of a tree. As we come back to center, raise that right arm again. Full twist. And return to neutral. Left arm lifts high, open up toward the front. And then scoop through, thread the needle. Left shoulder blade on the earth. Exaggerate the breath in the left shoulder blade. And coming back to tabletop position, raise that left arm high, deep breath in. And release left hand to the earth. Come back up to, now come to stand on your knees. And we're going to just bring our right foot forward and stay in this vertical position. Instead of dropping the hips down like this, stay vertical. Reach your left arm forward and circle your right arm up, around, and back. This vertical twist of the spine, fingers reaching out in opposite directions, navel hugging in. Lift as tall as you can through the crown of your head. And then reach your arms high. Lower the hands to the inside of the right foot and switch sides. Right knee down, left foot forward. Stack your body in this vertical line. Right arm reaches forward. Left arm scoops up and around to the back. Beautiful, everybody. Open your chest. Reach out through your fingers. Breathe deeply into your belly. And then release. Arms come high. Bring your hands to the floor just inside of that left foot. Left knee comes back. Tucking the toes, let's lift again into downward facing dog. This time, pedaling the heels. And maybe even a twist here. So as you bend one knee, pull that knee across the body. Pull the knee toward the opposite side of the mat. Just lift your foot up off the floor. And feel that twist in the side. And from the center, feet come out wide, about the width of your yoga mat. Walk your hands back to your feet. Keep a soft bend in your knees right here. Let's move to Ragdoll. And just nod your head yes and shake your head no. Long exhale. Give the back of your body time to release, to open. And with the fingertips on the floor, let's walk the hands to the left side of the left foot, the outside of the left foot, and the right. Just rotate around your hips as much as you can. One more time, left and right. Back to center. Walk your hands forward, just maybe to the middle of your mat. So you're kind of in a wide but very short downward facing dog. You're going to press into the mat with your left fingers, left hand. Right hand grabs the outside of the left ankle. And then pull. Pull with your right hand so that you're looking under your left armpit. You know, it sounds like Twister, right? Push into the mat with your left hand, pull with your right. And switch. Right hand down, left hand to the right ankle. Now pull with your left hand and push with your right. Looking under your shoulder. Big breath in, long breath out. And back to center. Bring your feet closer together. Shift your body forward all the way into plank pose. Roll through your feet a bit. And then let's drop the right knee to the mat. Kicking that foot off the edge, open up into kneeling side plank. Good. And then this top arm is just going to start to circle. So reach over your ear as far as you can, round your body and scoop down. Take your time, move at your pace with your breath, just loosening the shoulders. One more time, all the way around. Reach as far as you can. Hip lifts, fingers reach, side body so open. And then just softly again, like a leaf falling from a tree, set your left hand on the mat. Switch sides. Left foot comes off the mat, right leg extends out. And just begin this slow sweep around and up. Inhale when your arm is up, exhale when your hands drop down. See if you can use more of your body, not just your shoulder, but your chest, your upper back, your neck, circling. So one more time, big circle. Reach overhead as far as you can. Stretch your side body long. And come back softly to center. Beautiful, everyone. Tucking your toes, downward facing dog. And continuing to move in this soft way. Take your right leg high, bend your knee, open your hip, and just circle your ankle. Feel that movement at ease. And then switch. Left leg up high, hip open, circle. Breathe. And release. Let's walk our feet to the top of our mat. Come here into forward fold with your knees bent so it feels really easy to be here. And then from this place, bring your hands to your shins, lift halfway. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. Press on your shins a little bit harder to find more length in your spine. And then sigh as you exhale down. Let's do that a few more times. Press to lengthen. Exhale to fold. You can continue this just soft movement, lifting halfway. If your body's feeling a little warmer, bring it all the way up, all the way back, and then down into your forward fold, arms reaching back. So your choice, if you're ready for bigger movement or if you're enjoying that small, softer movement. do this 2 more times, whichever you've chosen. The next time you come up, let your arms float down to your sides. Step your feet a little bit wider so you feel a really good base of support. Left arm is down on your leg. The right arm is going to sweep up and over. We're just going to switch that back and forth a few times. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower. Make this movement as big or small as you like. Finding space in your body. Movement with breath. Go one more time to each side. And as we've evened that out both ways, find yourself back in mountain pose, feet right under your hips, shoulders on your back. And once again, find this stand of dignity. Roots beneath your feet, belly in, chest lifted, open. Strong. We're going to take the arms up high, reach as high as you can, grab your palms together, and then hands come to heart, sink into chair. We'll do that with breath. Start to create this flow. We're going to start to use ujjayi breath, which is a whisper, a little more warm, fiery breath. Even as we're sitting in chair, instead of gritting our teeth and doing this the hard way, let's do a hard thing the easy way. We'll start to add a little twist in. So this time as you exhale, twist toward the right side, left elbow touches right knee, and then come back to center. Twist left. Navel to spine, easy twist. Let's go one more time in each way. And as we reach the arms overhead, stretch yourself as tall as you can. Take up more space. Breathe in. And then find that softness, that letting go as your arms float slowly down to your sides. Good. Shoulders roll up, back and down. Great big circles. Move a little more vigorously as you're moving through the shoulders. Squeeze them onto the back. Take the elbows into that action. Building some heat here. Inhale to open, exhale to drop. And if your body's filling up to it, take bigger circles. Inhale, lift, exhale, drop. 3 more. Next time you lower, find your fingertips on the floor and slowly straighten your legs as much as you can without pulling on your low back. Breathe in, breathe out. And let's step back again, downward facing dog. I'm going to play with a little flow here that's different than maybe what we've done in the past. So as we shift forward, both of our knees come down to the earth. We're going to come forward and just melt to the ground, first with thighs, then hips, then belly, chest and chin, and then peel up to the easiest cobra you can find. Just a little lift here. Exhale, child's pose. Start to move like that with your breath, just shifting forward, melting your body to the earth. No strain. Lift and slide back. Move with ease. Melting. No strain. Less effort. More ease. We'll do this a couple more times. Just notice that warming up and ease that's happening in your spine, your shoulders, your hips. And settle back into child's pose. Let your hands come by the side of your legs and then reach behind you. You can open your hands or interlace your fingers. Let your knuckles start to lift up and place your head on the floor. And then just roll slightly to the crown of your head. Lift your arms up behind you. Get a little blood flow to the brain. Breathe here. Lift a little higher if you can. Shoulder blades pulling onto your back. Heart opening. Deep breaths. And then release back down. Slide your hands forward. Shift. Melt. Lift. And press back. And let's do that again. Arms to the sides. Interlace the fingers. Head to the earth. Knuckles high. Lift. Breathe. Release down. Slide forward. Melt to the floor. Lift your chest. And press to child's. One more time. Really warming up these shoulders. Inhale to lift onto the top of your head. Breathe here. And down, slide forward. Let your whole body come down to the earth. Lift your chest. And press back this time. Tucking toes. Downward facing dog. Notice now, shoulders more open. Chest more expanded. As you pedal your heels, literally pick one foot up off the floor like you're marching in place. Allowing that heel to drop a little closer to the mat. Now let's take that same walk forward. One little step at a time to the top of the mat. Pressing into the feet, arms sweep up, slow. We've been upside down for a bit, so take your time coming up. Slow and easy. And then hands come to heart. We'll start to make our way deeper into our hips now. Arms reach high. Swan dive, forward fold. Keeping the right foot where it is, step the left foot back and come into low lunge. You're welcome to drop that back knee, but if you'd like to try something a little different today, stay up on your toes and just come all the way up to the big tip of your big toe and then press back to your heel. Just move all the way through that foot. And then find the base that feels solid. Reach your arms forward and up. And we'll start to take another version of that vertical lunge. Left arm forward, right arm back. Breathing here. Feeling this. Reach your fingertips up, square your chest forward, and then just drop your back heel so that you're in warrior one. In warrior one, we'll take our arms out wide, palms up. And so your hips are facing the front of the mat, but your arms are wide. It's going to look like this from the side. Yeah. Good. So Hank, turn your torso now to face the front. Yeah. Good. So we're moving into a twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Come back to center. Twist again. Look over your right shoulder. Come back to center. That's it. Look over your right. Come back to center. So do that a couple more times. It is a little harder to twist when you've got that back heel anchored down. Feeling that hip flexor. Arms reach high. Warrior one. Good. And then on your exhale, just bring your fingertips to the floor. Let your back leg lift off the ground. Find a 3-point balance. Option to stay here or twist to the right. So the right hand comes to the hips. Start to open your chest toward the right side and maybe lift an arm. Twisting, half moon. Your right leg might be talking to you right now. Let your fingertips fall to the floor. Step your back foot to meet your front foot. Soft knees, forward fold. Left foot stays where it is. Reach the right foot back. Low lunge. And then just begin to roll through your back foot, coming up to the tip of your big toe and back to your heel. Breath, ease, movement. And then finding a stable place, reach arms high. And we'll find that vertical twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. A little bit of effort here to balance. Find a tall spine. Good. Awesome, you guys. Reach your fingers up, drop your back heel. You're in warrior one. Warrior one, facing forward, facing the short edge of your mat. And then keep your hips here and just open your arms out. Beautiful. And then start that gentle twist. Exhale toward the left side and inhale center. If there are two of you in the same room, you got to make some space, right? Karate chop each other. Twist and open. Twist and open. Good. Come back to center. Arms reach high. Warrior one. Exhale, release your hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. And anything you like here. You can drop your knees. You can take a vinyasa. Or just be here. Reach your right leg high. Bend that knee and step between the thumbs. Let's drop the back heel and lift up into warrior one. And just pass through warrior one, peeling open into warrior two. Good, and in warrior two, we're just gonna set the back hand gently on the back leg. And we're gonna use the right arm only. So we'll inhale to reverse. And then we're gonna cross the face. Just let your arm come across your face. Let your arm lead you to reach out over your right leg. Come back to reverse warrior. Cross your face. Let the arm lead you out. Do that a couple more times. Reach, circle, reach, up and around. Warrior two, both arms out. Scoop back to your warrior one. Take your thumbs back as far as they will go. And then release, hands to mat. Downward facing dog. Anything you want to do here in the space between sides. When you're ready, raise your left leg, bend the knee, and shift forward, setting the foot between your hands. The back heel drops, come through warrior one, opening to warrior two. Settle your right fingers on your leg. Turn the left palm and we'll start movement here. Inhale, reverse warrior. Cross your face. Circle the arm way out over your leg. Reverse. Cross your face, reach out. Reverse. And cross, reach out. Let's go one more time. Warrior two. Sweep to warrior one. Thumbs back. And release. Downward facing dog. Anything you like. You can drop your knees. You can stay here. Take one final vinyasa. We're going to lower our knees to the mat. And then kick the feet off to one side, shift to a hip, bring yourself to a seat. And then let's have a loud falling out breath. I love watching you all just kind of rock from side to side, getting the flesh out of the way so we can settle on those sitting bones. So go ahead now and bend your right knee. We're going to move into a deep twist here. We should be plenty warm for this. So a couple of options. One is to keep that foot farther away. If your knee is happy, it can come in closer or even cross your bottom leg. That's fine too. Okay? So wherever your foot wants to be, bring your hands to the back of your head. And then lift tall with your inhale. Use your abdominal muscles, your core muscles to turn you toward the right side. And when you've come all the way there, set your hand on your knee, bring the right arm behind you. And just pause there for a moment before forcing into something deeper. Just see what's here with your breath. And then if your body's inviting you, maybe you're hugging that knee with your elbow, or maybe the elbow comes to the outside of the knee. Root down through your hips. Draw your belly button in, sit really tall. With each exhale, just twist, twist, ring out. Take another deep breath in, sit as tall as you possibly can. Release the hold and float your body back to center. Let the right knee drop open. Arms reach high for Janu Shirshasana, single leg forward fold. If you need to bend your knee to grab your foot, do that. Get a big bend in the knee, grab your toes. And then just see how far you can stretch your foot away from you, keeping your back pretty straight. It's okay to have that knee bent. Lengthen and breathe. Coming back to an upright position, we're going to bend the left knee and stack the right ankle on top of it. So you're in a figure four. Really juicy pose for the hips. So lean back into your hands, bring that foot a little closer, and just sit with a tall spine. Push your knee away from you. Find your breath here. Nice. Really nice, everybody. Keep that foot where it is, extend the leg, and then just bring your, let's see, what is this, right hand to the bottom of that foot. And now we're just going to twist the opposite way. Just bring your left fingers behind you, and look to your left. Feel your right rib cage pulling back each time you exhale. And return to center. Both legs straight out. Give them a little shake. Sitting tall, we'll switch sides. Bend your left knee. And find its happiest place. There's no performance here, no one to impress. So just let your body be where it most naturally goes. Fingertips to the back of the head, inhale. And then exhale, rotate left. Let your torso muscles move you, and then set hand to knee, left arm behind, neck turn. And if you're being invited to hug the knee or slide the elbow outside, all good options. Each body is different, so each body gets to choose its own version here. Sit tall, twist deep. As we come back to center, let's unwind and just softly set the left knee down. Arms reach. Bend your right knee as much as you need to grab the bottom of your right foot. And then with your spine straight, for some of us, this is the pose. If you're invited to go a little further, slide the heel out. Keep your chest lifted. Breathe. The energy is reaching forward more than down. Length. Space. Letting go of this breath, letting go of this tension, letting go of any busyness, letting go of planning, just being here with this breath. Find your way back to center, stacking the foot on the opposite knee, and then come to figure four, lean back on your hands. Just push that left knee away from you a little bit. Feel space in your hip. Feel space in your body. Ease. Opening. One more twist, we'll release, keep the foot where it is, right leg extends, bring your left hand to the bottom of your foot, and then just rotate. It's an open twist. Usually we do closed twists. It's a really good option for people who struggle with a lot of back pain, pregnant women. If you've got a belly, this is a nice option to not have that knee in the way, to allow you to twist. Take one more breath in and out. Pull that right rib cage back and return to center. Extend both legs out in front of you. Give them a little shake. And we're going to start to make our way down onto our back. So go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice little massage here. Any way you like. You can move your knees around separately. You can come into happy baby if that feels good to your back. Just be here in a way that feels gentle, massaging. Another falling out breath. Let your legs extend up into waterfall. And so it might feel good to you to just bring your hands underneath your hips. Let your feet be really relaxed, gentle. And as you close your eyes, just feel this reverse of circulation, blood flow draining from your feet. Just notice a sense of calm. A sense of ease. A sense of letting go. Put a soft bend in your knees, release hands. Take any other movement that you like on your way to Shavasana. And when you're ready, come into a little wider expression of Shavasana today. Like imagine just being a leaf that has just fallen from a tree, just laying here on the ground, beautifully open, complete. You might picture in your mind as you enter rest today, each exhale, one leaf is falling from a tree. No fight, no fanfare, no struggle, no trying to let go, just releasing and falling to earth. In the words of Rolf Gates, so we show up, we burn brightly in the moment, we hold nothing back, we live passionately. And when the moment has passed and our work is done, we step back and we let go. Take a few more easy breaths here. And then begin to slowly make your way from here back to a seat. And try not to rush the transition. Try to be in this moment as much as you can. When you find your seed, if you do have a leaf there in front of you, I invite you to place it in the palm of one of your hands. And you can bring your other hand beneath it. And just give your eyes and your attention to this beautiful, simple leaf. What can we learn from a single leaf? Leaves age in human years about 6 months every day. So in April, this leaf in your hand was 15 years old in human years. In May, it was 30. In June, it was 45. In July, it was 60. In August, it was 75. And in late September, it celebrated its 90th birthday. Every leaf in every one of our hands is different. It's unique and it's beautiful. Can we sit in awe of this ordinary leaf? This leaf was part of a community. It helped to provide shade and shelter, beauty, home to animals. It takes approximately 30 leaves to make one good apple. Individually, its own unique short life is evidence of the beauty of aging and how arguably at the end of our lives we are our most beautiful. Today, as we leave this practice, let this leaf be the reminder to pause and to honor the beauty of a simple leaf and a simple life. Bring your hands together at your heart and bow to yourself, to each other, to nature and beauty, and the gift that this time is that we have together. Namaste.